Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly focus for the week of August the 19th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Let's find out what the cards have to tell you for your upcoming week, Taurus. Okay, we'll get the underlying card right there. And it is, look at that, the Judgment card is here for you. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. Now, something could be coming in to acknowledge who you've been in the past, the things that you've done. And it may not come in the same way, but it will come in some kind of reward, something to move you forward, something to bring in a little bit more sense of feeling in control or feeling grounded, a sense of prosperity. It could be something like a job promotion can come in. That could be absolutely more joy and happiness seems to surround you. There's a sense of well-being, perhaps. A raise in pay, a small cash win. But this is really about the death and rebirth of your path right now. You're going to be releasing things so that you can step into the new beginnings, okay? And this week is all about starting to create that happening in your life, that flow, that ebb and flow, that ebb and flow. But I almost see it as waves rather than just, in and out, nice and easy. I almost see, so there's going to be parts where you're going to feel like you're going really fast forward, and then it's going to come back a little bit, and then you're going to regroup, and boom, you're going to go again. I kind of get this wave moving for you. Anyways, let's go to the first card. Yeah, your wish is fulfilled. Your wish is fulfilled. This is a beautiful time that you can really look at what you want, what you desire, what you want to create, what you want to manifest, what you want to give birth to. The sun. Well, the sun is all about who you are, your ego, your achievements, who you are, your light, your vibration, your energy. This card is all about you. So I know that this reading is all about you growing in your achievements, you growing in your ego. And I mean a healthy ego. I don't mean one where you're arrogant or something, but rather a healthy ego. You know exactly where you stand. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what the next step needs to be. You have a strength in knowing that wherever you step, that more magic will appear, more happiness will appear. So, which ones of your wishes kind of reflect that? Because it's probably a little bit of all of them, right? When you start exercising, you start feeling good, right? So it's that kind of energy coming in, right? At first, it's sore, right? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, this is the wave thing again, right? If you use this now, okay, so you're gonna start working out, and you start working out in every part of your body, every muscles you didn't even know you had, start to respond like, I don't like this. What are you doing to us? And they're tight and they're argumentative and they're causing us tension and pain. But eventually we get past that challenge, that limitation. And now we're able to do it with ease. And so now that we have regrouped, now we're going to raise the bar on that a little bit and push ourselves a little bit more, grow a little bit more, step into a little bit more of the unknown, perhaps testing the waters. The Eight of Swords is our third card. So definitely you feel perhaps like you're trapped, but that's almost past tense. I think it's more of realizing the opportunity that lays in wait for you, where you can step, where you didn't think you could step before. This could be a realization of some sort, a realization of, I almost get this tension or this stress or this burdensome kind of energy that really just needs to be released. that holds you back in some way. It's your perception of something or your understanding of something that you really don't feel comfortable stepping into that arena, that environment, that sense of being. Because of something that's happened in the past that has scarred you in some way that has not allowed you to move forward. And you may not know what that is as I'm talking to you now, but I think as the week unfolds, it has to show you what you need to release to understand that you've never been trapped. It was just your perception. It was just the way you were understanding things. Some kind of ripple of information back to the water again. Some kind of ripple of information comes in. Get by water. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now, the water has come through so strongly in your reading that I think you can have great healing and also great insight when you are near water. So a pond, a stream, a sea. Overriding all this energy is the Five of Cups. This card, it has different meanings, and I think that you are shying away from taking a risk on yourself, that you're not truly believing the power that you hold. I think there's this reconnection with your strength, with your power this week. And that could be through the realization of something that could be all tied up into one little nice little package for you to open up. I see you pulling the ribbon from a bow. So opening it up and just by healing that one part of your life, that one part of your world that's happened in the past. And it could be something so insignificant you don't even think about it, but you'll be drawn to it this week. Okay. That's what the cards are telling me, at least. You're going to be drawn to this. And it's going to come. And so don't look away from it. Okay. But rather investigate it, understand it, learn what the lesson was, because you're going to open up this box and you're going to realize that you can have every wish, every desire fulfilled, that it is a time of letting go of so much because you understand now how you can step into the joy, the happiness, the creativity, the celebration. The Fool cradles all of this energy. The Fool, the new beginning. So I know that I'm right in line here with your reading of what's going to transpire, because this is the Fool card telling you the new experiences are on their way. Yes, first you have to understand what kind of new beginnings you want in your life, what kind of successes you want to follow those new beginnings, obviously. How you identify with that new beginning. Is it a passion? Is it a dream? Is it a desire of yours? Okay. So midweek you could actually have a very pulled back kind of energy, more of one wishing for solitude, to have those conversations as you walk along the beach, Taurus. Uh, and whatever that perception, that old perception, that false truth was that you have hung on to and lived your life accordingly to, now that that's released, you see that you're not trapped. You can go forward. You can go forward exactly in the way you want. So this is a very transformative week for you. Okay, we start off the week with worry, concern. We're worried about the little stuff. We're getting all into the little dramas and stuff. Don't. Okay, you control your thoughts. So control your thoughts to the wishes, the desires you want to bring into your world. Okay, a negative thought appears, yell cancel, cancel, stop, delete. Okay, do whatever you need to do in order to stop that just for a second. Okay, I used to tell people a long time ago. So if you are I don't know why it popped in. I used to, oh my gosh, what was it now? If you're having a negative thought, immediately think of a monkey water skiing, holding a banana with a pink bandana. Now, what happens there is you create a short circuit really in your brain, right? Your brain can't stay worrying and create the picture of the monkey in your head. Okay? So when you create that picture of a monkey, create the picture of the monkey with the intention that the next step is going to be a wish, a desire, and start dreaming about that. Switch tracks here in your brain. And that could be what this says, okay? Rather than a great healing moment from a past, but I think it is. I think it is. But this is the little worries and the little concerns that you have where you don't feel like you have a balance, or where you don't feel like you have the security. Okay, yeah, stop those little small thoughts, turn them into wishes. And as we leave, look at the strength you've gained over this week, Taurus. I kid you not, it's all about creating your wealth. It's all about creating your prosperity. And yes, you may be doing it through I got goosebumps, a tried and true kind of energy. There's you put into the mix, which automatically gives it this originality, this essence that only you can do what you do and the way you do it, kind of thing, that just pushes you forward. Yeah, so this could be a creative venture, okay? Investing in some kind of creative venture, something that maybe it's a project or it's a task and it turns into something magical and wonderful. Or maybe it's at work, you do this project, and because of that project it opens up truly to people that are watching uh your unique talents and gifts that they didn't see in the workplace before or something. But this is definitely creating prosperity. Through all of this, you can create the prosperity, the wealth. Absolutely. Work and career, the death card. Yeah, I said you're going to do this project and they're going to see you in a whole new light, and it's all about throwing off that cape. It's all about, when it comes to work and career, okay? It's throwing off the cape, it's throwing down the weapon and not being on the defensive, and just start to allow yourself to flow in the in what you do, to show a different side of you, to allow your inner child to come out and have some fun. Create joy and happiness maybe within your careers. Look to where you really want to grow, where you really want, and where you think, okay, if you're on the bottom rung, say, and you're looking up there, the whole corporate, it's not a pyramid, people, it's not a pyramid. It's this way, right? It's not that way. But look at all the different things that it takes, all the talents and abilities it takes in order to run that company. And where would you like to fit in? Where would you like to sit one day? What department do you want to head? Maybe you want to be president one day. That's okay too. With this kind of energy at the end, I'd say, yeah, go for it. But whatever you want to, where do you feel like you will be truly liberated? Like you'll you'll have a sense of liberation. Is it going to management so that you can own your own schedule, make your own hours, and then everybody else just kind of dictates what you're supposed to do at that level? So easy peasy, so long as you can work with people. Is it something in human resources? Maybe, you like helping people be their best. So you you are doing the hiring and the firing and putting the policies in place to make it a safe and wonderful workplace. And you might be the accountant. You might be a wonder, a whiz with numbers. Okay, then maybe some kind of accountant level, or our inventory management for a district or something, whatever you want. Okay, it's really here on the board for you to step into a career that really honors who you are, your talents, your abilities, and based upon your past successes. But it's also about showing your true self. It's about, and maybe you're a little afraid of that. Maybe you're like, I don't know. Maybe I should just stay where I am, Telly. I don't know about just like, popping out there and saying how great I am, or showing how great you're worried about it. You might not be accepted. They might ask questions. They might not, yeah, they might not want you as the in crowd anymore. They think you've snapped like a little dry twig in the forest, whatever it might be. You're worried about and concerned about. how people are going to perceive you, how people are going to treat you if you allow this side of you out. I say go for it, set your sights on a goal, on a dream. It might not even be in that company. It might be something that you just want to do. And so I would say you really go through this transformative period here where you understand what it is you can actually do. When it comes to love and relationships, we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, we kind of feel like we want to throw in the towel on the relationship. Where is it going? And I say infuse it with your wishes, infuse it with your true self. Have those conversations, and if you have those conversations right now, know that even if you get to some conclusions, that conversation doesn't end because Mercury's in retrograde, right? So we'll probably come back over this and have another talk, okay? If not two more times, but at least one more time, we'll probably revisit that conversation. And that's when we put those healthy boundaries into place in order to grow that relationship into our dreams, our aspirations of what it could be in our life. Okay, you're talking about could there be a new relationship in my life, Tilly? Absolutely, because we have the Fool going to the Sun. But do you feel like you are worthy of the relationship? I would have to ask you. Or do you feel like you'd even give it a real try? Because, well, the last one was so, I mean, I've just had it with relationships. There's no good people out there anymore. If you're saying things like that, if you're kind of looking at things in a negative, if you're looking at love in a negative energy, you're going to see the ugly, okay? And you're really not going to be able to bring in that beauty, that harmony. I mean, really here with the wish card, it is all about creating love and joy and happiness on a continuous basis within the relationships, to bring in a tenderness, to see the beauty of the other person that sits next to you, to see the beauty of yourself, the gift you offer. And we have the Ace of Wands as our final card. So, balance. I just automatically thought, okay, where does the balance need to be? Well, between work and career and family, perhaps, or our loved ones, friendships. Okay, you going forward would also affect these people here. So, how do you have that balance in your life going forward? Could be a predominant question that you're asking yourself this week, and obviously going towards the solutions. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.